So how do you get your left hand to feel really, really free while you're improvising with the right hand? What are the different techniques that you need to actually know, and how can you implement them into your playing? Those are the questions that I want to answer in today's video. It's actually simpler than you think, so be sure to stick around because I'm going to show you some really easy ways that you can actually practice this and get a super fluid left hand flow. So let's dive right in right from the start. So first of all, what I would recommend is whenever you're practicing something new in the left hand, keep the right hand really, really simple. In fact, start just the left hand, use a metronome, and then you can start adding a little bit to your right hand. Keep it simple and repetitive. Maybe just the same 5 notes. Something you don't have to think about very much, if at all. That way you can actually practice the left hand techniques. And then once you're really comfortable with those techniques, then you can start working on actual improvisation with your right hand. But keeping it simple at first is really going to help you with this. So there are a few really basic techniques that you need to know to have this kind of unlimited left hand flow. First of all, I want to show you just 2 really simple shapes. The first one is going to be 1, 5, 3. So let's say G major, that's going to be just 1, 5, 3, G, D, B. Now I'm playing the tune, what is this thing called, Love. So in this case, the first chord is a G half diminished 7, so I'm going to make it 1, flat 5, flat 3. And so this is a little 10th shape. You don't need to play all the notes at once if your hand is too small. I'm constantly jumping around like this, and this is one of the tricks. Now, of course, how do we actually change this shape to be dominant? Well, here's another part of the trick, is you could actually just do 5, 3, 7. So you could basically do a little voice leading here. And it makes it really easy to get to F minor. So we're switching from G half diminished, 7 here, to C7, just over the 5, and it gives us good voice leading, and then we have 1, 5, flat 3 for the F. Now the other shape is going to be 1, 7, 3. So in this case, we're doing G, F, B flat. And then all you would have to do here is just slide that note down 1. So it becomes, again, 5, 3, flat 7 for this C dominant chord. And that gives us a really easy way to comp. And we could also do for the F minor, if we want, we could do 1, 6, flat 3. So I'm playing this as an F minor 6 chord. 1, 6, flat 3. And that's how we would keep that structure. And if it was an F minor 7, it'd be 1, flat 7, flat 3. So basically, we now just have these 2 really easy ways of comping where we're just going to jump between the root and then that little 3, 7 structure or 5, 3 structure. Again, the 2 structures were 1, 5, 3 or 1, 7, 3. So the first thing you could do is just turn on the metronome and practice comping with those little structures. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we can add something simple in our right hand. We just get those patterns in the left hand. You can literally practice specific rhythms if you want. So I'm doing 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So you can just do this one rhythm over and over. 1. You could also practice doing it even more syncopated. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can really just take it one rhythm at a time until you get some really comfortable little comping techniques in your left hand. Really quick, if you're learning something valuable in this video, I'd really appreciate it if you click the like button. Really helps me out and really helps me build up my channel so that I can keep producing all of this awesome free content for you. So thank you so much for watching, and let's get right back into the video. Next step, this is actually really simple as well. We're going to intersperse some basic left-hand voicings in here. So we might do something like, and then hit a root and just comp a left-hand voicing, right? So now we're not just using our little 10th structures here, we're actually going to also use some left-hand voicings. suddenly our left hand is sounding more and more rhythmic and more dynamic. And when you put those all together, you can basically get this. One other quick trick I just thought of is with this structure, 1, flat 7, flat 3, when you resolve down to the 3 of the 5 chord here, instead of keeping the 5 in the bass, you could also just do this little structure, 1, 3, flat 7. So, and we get there and we get the root again. So that's something I like to do. And so that's basically it. Those are just some really beautiful, simple structures that we can do in our left hand to get a really awesome, dynamic left hand sound. We practice them one at a time with a metronome. Take it slow, slowly speed up the metronome, try out some different rhythms, and only once you're really comfortable, bring the right hand in one step at a time. And voila, you've got a dynamic left hand comping for yourself for solo piano. Now obviously there are other techniques that you can use for solo piano, a lot of them. And the great news is I have a completely free course available all about solo piano with some techniques that are really gonna help you out. Link is in the description, completely free, be sure to check that out. If you're new here, please click subscribe so you don't miss any more useful information like this that's gonna make you a better player. And of course, if you got something out of this video, please be sure to click the like button. Really helps me and my channel out. Thanks so much, and I'll see you in the next video.